Hello everyone. Dr. S. Chinilmon, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Nesamani Memorial Christian College, Marthandam, Kanyakumari District, Tamil Nadu, cordially welcomes you to the Day 9, Session 1 of the 10-day national level online multidisciplinary short-term course on MOOCs, creation of e-contents and OERs, organized by the Government First Grade College, K.R.Puram, Bengaluru. At this juncture, let me thank all the organizers, especially Dr. S.L. Patil, the program advisor, for giving me this opportunity as a resource person. I wholeheartedly, on behalf of my family and Nesamani Memorial Christian College, Marthandam, thank the Government of Karnataka, Director of College Education, for this great opportunity. These are the contents which you are going to see today in this session: online learning, MOODLE registration, category and courses, course activity, and resources. Education has taken numerous strides, changes, challenges ever since its universe started. It is now in a better position. Considering the dates from its start to today, I am sure it will be in the best position. No matter where it is supposed to end, we are enjoying it now. Looking at the forms of education, in earlier days, we had the Gurukulam, which was teacher-centric and had very limited options. The student can learn only what is known to the teacher or the guru whom he is assigned. Then came the institutional-based education, where the institutional quality defined the quality of the student in many occasions. It was institution-centric. And the present era is of the online education, which is student-centric. The quality of the student is based on how much he can learn from the numerous options available all around, and also the opportunities, which is very high compared to the earlier Gurukulam learning. The open resources has added to the advantage of the student. And we are now here in the online education. Why we are here, or how we are here, that was due to the coronavirus global lockdown. Our schools and colleges are closed, and no way we are at the front of online learning. Online learning has many requirements. I'll give a small glimpse of what is required personally, or to the for the teacher. We all know the hardware items or the softwares, other items required. For the teacher, these are the things very important. The teacher should be friendly, should be patient, and punctual. These three things are the personality requirements for a teacher. Because when handling an face-to-face classroom, students may be attracted to your dress, to your posture, to your language, to your face, anger. Maybe any of these characteristics will keep the student within the classroom, at least physically. But in the case of online teaching, the student is not physically present. In that case, The teacher's politeness, the teacher's characteristics, the language sends the message more than the physique of the teacher. So, we need a lot of personality requirements when handling an online classroom. Looking at the advantages of online teaching. Studying online gives you more flexibility. You can work and fit your work schedule around your coursework more easily. Even more so if you are taking an asynchronous class, an online class where you don't have to log in at a specific time for a live session, but you can study and interact with your instructor and your fellow classmates at your own pace through discussion forums, etc. By studying online, you choose your own learning environment that works best for your needs, be it your bedroom, your study, the cave, the street, or your local gym. Listening to your instructor's lecture podcast as you run on the treadmill. That is something amazing. Taking an online course also means that you don't have to commute to class, which means less time spent on travel. You no longer have to worry about driving in the snowstorm and missing an important class. Studying online means you pay the tuition fee, possibly book supplies, an online application fee, and few other items. You don't, however, have to incur the costs of housing, transportation, etc. Self-discipline and responsibility. It is true that studying online requires more self-motivation and time management skills. Some people say that online teaching decreases the discipline. No. In a classroom teaching, the student is compelled to sit inside the classroom, whereby, at least for the attendance. But in the case of online teaching, the candidate's patience or the candidate's discipline will keep him inside the classroom. It is true that studying online requires more self-motivation and time management skills. Yes, because you will spend a lot of time on your own without someone physically close to keep you focused on deadlines. Your online courses will not only teach you geology, chemistry, or poetry. It will also help you become more self-motivated, a trait that will make you stand out in the workplace and beyond. It will look great on your resume also. Choices. When thinking about what to study, besides for interest and career opportunities, where to study is also a deciding factor. This may limit the choice of subjects or courses to take. Studying online at your own convenience allows you to no longer worry about class location when choosing what to learn next. By taking an online course, you can really focus on the subject you are interested in and choose from the variety of online courses and programs. Reasons. Corona pandemic has resulted in the closure of schools and colleges. Education has been changed dramatically for the past 3 or 4 months. Students are glued to the computers and smartphone screens. Even before the COVID-19 outbreak, e-learning was growing at an unprecedented pace. Based on reports, few companies have invested billions in 2019 for online teaching. It will be interesting to see if the changes coronavirus has caused in the education system stay forever. Competency-based learning allows a student to attain transferable skills and competencies. Such teaching is learner-focused and not dependent on any other factor. Skill development and enhancement is key to career growth in competitive times we live in. Various online education platforms have made it easy for students to develop new skills while continuing with a regular course at a college or university. Since the virus outbreak forced the educational institutions to adapt to online classes, there is a considerable improvement in the attendance of students. No need to travel, all those transportation expenses. There is a significant improvement in participation and interaction. The performance and learning ability of students is easily trackable in online classes. Data of every student is individually stored and digitally trackable. Digital tools enable teachers to easily track students with online learning, which cannot be done in face-to-face learning. Online learning materials are visually stimulating, concise, and more interactive, combined with features like survey or polls, quizzes, etc. As a result, online classes increase student engagement. Classes with multimedia content are easily accessible on any device and give control to students over how they take in the material. Another great thing about online class is that assessment is an ongoing process. There is increased student engagement as there is no peer distraction. Away from the competition and dominant students, there is increased involvement of student in asking doubt and initiating an interaction. Some concepts are better taught online. Online classes have enabled the teachers to quickly access the learning of students as and when they teach. Shy students may actively participate in answering these questions as chat does away with the fear of what if I am wrong. So, online teaching, which came as a panacea for the crisis, is increasingly seen as a new paradigm in education. Major world-changing events are often an inflection point for rapid innovation. While it may be too early to predict, it is very likely that e-learning is going to majorly impact education and herald the arrival of a new normal. MOODLE. MOODLE is one of the key components of online teaching. MOODLE stands for Modular Object-Oriented Dynamic Learning Environment. It was founded and developed by Martin Daugiamas in 2002. It is designed to provide educators, administrators, and learners with an open, robust, secure, and free platform to create and deliver personalized learning environments. It has a lot of advantages. It is an excellent learning management system. It's highly modular and flexible. It is learner-centric. It is web-based, and even it has many mobile apps available, and even the web-based portal itself is mobile compatible. It is open source. It has lots of hosting options. Even with the basic computer knowledge itself, someone can host a course in MOODLE. So MOODLE itself is one of the key component. It is user friendly. It's very user friendly. Once you get used to it, you will be inching towards creating new courses day by day or learning courses. So MOODLE is one of the key component, the most important component in open education. Okay, dear participants, now let us see how to register and start a MOODLE Cloud portal. For that, you have to first enter this site moodlecloud.com. Here you can see it. When you click that, you will get this window, which will have a login option and sign up option. If you have if you are registered for a portal already, you can log in, or else you have to sign up. You can also, if you are the first time, you can get it here free, and you have free portal here. So let's go through here. Get started for free. You'll be having all those 5 possible pricing options given by the MOODLE Cloud. You have a free trial which consists of 200 maximum users, but the thing is, it will be ending in 45 days. and after 45 days, if you need, you can pay the required amount for 80 per year, $250, 500 or 1000. All these are in Australian dollars. You'll be having the required number 50, 100, 200, 500. Now let us start the basic option, that is a free option for 45 days. If you click this live demo link, you can see a few illustrations on working on Moodle. Let us first create a new account. For that, we have to tick all these agreements with the Moodle Cloud. Now you are supposed to give the details. I'll give you some sample few details. First name is your name, and the second name will be your initial or your family name. You can give your email address. Okay. Then you have to give your phone number. Your phone number is compulsory because you will be receiving an OTP in that. Now you can give any of your organization name or anything, whichever is okay. With organization, all the role, all those things you have to fill, and you have to click this one. And if you leave it as such, also no problem. If you click, you will be receiving regular mails from the Moodle Cloud. So first registration part is over. Now we'll be moving on to the next part, the site which you are willing to. So let us give here sample. So the sample is not already there, so let us go for another name, Janila. Yes, the site is there. Okay, then we can continue that site. This one, you can select any option. This is just a hosting country. We'll leave it as Ireland, and this one is also anything you can give. We'll put it for you try out or evaluating a module. Okay, anything is better, no problem. Now you'll have to check the mobile number which you have registered, so that it will be receiving an verification code. Now I have got this code, we have done it. Okay, next. So you have to give your password. You can give a password of your choice. So the site is ready. Yes, so now our site is ready. So remember the site name which you have given, jenila.moodlecloud.com. Yeah, our site is open here. If you want to enter the site again, so let's do one thing. You have to log out. Site is gone. Now you have to type jenila.moodle. Here it is. Yeah, this is the site. Username, you are the creator, your username is admin, and the password is which you have given. Login. Okay, so now your site is ready. This is how Moodle Cloud portal is created. Okay, now as we have seen how to log in and register a portal, let's see how to start a course. So as your portal is open now, dear friends, I will show you. This is the dashboard. Since as this is a new portal, you won't have any materials here. Initially you will be having a tour like notices which will give the explanation about the features of all the one by every features of every windows in this portal. You can go through if you wish, or else you can click end tour. If you need you can continue with the next, or you can click end tour. And here also you have an introduction to Moodle. This will be available in every portal you open. This is for the administrators to go through the conditions, study the settings. You can get familiarized. You can learn more about the Moodle courses and Moodle portal using this course, which is available only for the administrator who registers for the portal. When you click the home, you will get this window, but this window will not be seen by the students. Students will be seeing this dashboard only. This is what will be shown to the students. As an administrator, you will be having this window. So now it's okay. Let's move on. How to start a course. Moving away from this portal, dear friends, I will show you my portal which I am using for my courses, and this is what will be seen for me. And for starting a new course, let's go to the site administration. Site administration is always used for any settings. You will be having every links here. So you have users, course, grades, plugins, appearance, reports, developments, etc. So for the first part, let's go to the courses. You have manage course and categories. When you click this, you will be having the course categories and the courses. When you click, so here in my portal, you have three categories. That is, one is college teachers teaching stuff, one is common stuff, one is miscellaneous. So when you click this, you have one course for college teaching stuff. It is management of enrollment and resources. This is one course. So in the category common staff courses, you have a sample course for Moodle. This is what is given. And in the miscellaneous case, we have two courses, test course and introduction model. So I am managing my portal using three categories. You can put any number of categories. And if you need to add a course, now this miscellaneous is on the list. If you click create new course, you will get a new course here. So let us go to the common stuff course and let us select one course. Create new course. Listen here, you can get a new course not just from this way alone. You can go to site administration directly, and then also you can add a new course. Here we have course full name. You can give short name, because full names maybe introduction to molecular biology, a course on quantum mechanics. This will be a long title. Short name you can give quantum or quantum mechanics, maybe in shortened form, ABC, SGM, like that. So I'll give one course like this, sample course, sample test course. Okay, now we can short it as STC. That's good. Now you can select the category for which this course is maintained. Course visibility, you can join starting date of the course, ending date of the course. All these things you can do. You can give a course ID. That depends on your arrangement. Maybe give a certain codings for all the courses. You give a number, you give an alphanumeric value, whatever maybe. And this you can give the summary, something about. You can write something about the course which you are giving. You can give an image, maybe a banner or anything. And you can check the course format, maybe topics format, weekly format, single activity format, or social format, anything. Number of sections required, or number of topics required, number of weeks required, whichever may be. and this you can correct the appearances, files and uploads, the amount of files which can be uploaded. You can tag your course here, maybe that means test. This will be when you search for with using these tags, you will be getting this course in the search engine. Role renaming, actually these are the codes, manager, course creator, teacher, all these things are entered automatically by the portal itself. If you need, you can change the manager into principal, that for the specified course you can change the names. That's up to you. Then you save and return. So now we have sample test course is ready. Now you can open this course. If you go to home also your course will be the sample test course. Okay, you can click that. So these are the topics available. When you need to edit this course, you have to turn editing on, so that now everything is ready. You can click here. Okay, for editing this topic you can put introduction. Okay, click enter, the topic changes. You can simultaneously you can give the names for these topics also. If you need to add an activity, you can add an activity here. Assignment, chat option. This is live chat, video chat, database. You can add external tools. You can get feedback for. You can give forums for the students, glossaries. You can give chart-based lessons, quizzes, survey. All these things you can see. Book, files, folders, everything has a difference. Your book will be having many pages. A file upload, you can upload a file. You can create folders, labels, pages, web pages. All these things you can upload in this course. So now let's first upload a file. This is a more simple one. That's very easy. When you click add, you will have a name for every resource or a material. You will have a name, material, whatever maybe you can give. You can describe about the material here. You can upload the files here. You can just copy paste from anywhere to here. Just select, you can paste it here. This is how it will go on. It will move on. We can check the other appearance. You can change size, what are the things to be displayed. Common settings, you can give an ID number for this, whether this should be available on the course page or should be hidden. Access restriction, if you need, you can restrict the accessing of this material based on date, grade, profiles. You can add any other restriction settings. So if you, after it's uploaded, if you save and return to course, it will save, it will be saved. So now I leave this, and okay, so next we have, so that material will be added like this. This is another course. Now if you need to show introduction, that material is, if you click that, you can see the material. You see, you can go through the material one by one. It will be opening like this. You can go through. Yes, you can go back. Next, if you need to add a quiz, you have to select this and add. You can give a name here, a description, the timing of the quiz, date to time, everything can be clearly given, a duration of the quiz, grade, minimum grade, maximum grade, number of times, attempt, question behavior, layout types, whether each question should be given in single page or is one page should contain 9 questions, 10 questions, whatever maybe, everything you can give. You can give additional restrictions, restrict access. This is additional restriction which you can give in and in addition to the timing of the course. You can also add a tags, and if you click save and return to course, your quiz will be added. So as I have already won, so I didn't enter that. Here you have this quiz. Now when you open this, you can edit the quiz, add questions. You can say this is the maximum grade. You can give save here. If you click add, you can add new question. So let us, we have many types of questions: calculated, multiple choice, simple, drag and drop into text. If multiple choices, match the following, numerical questions, selection, random selection, true or false, etc. So you can select any type of questions. Okay, let's get us multiple choice question here. So you can give the question. This is where this question is saved. That's what the category is. You can give one question name, maybe a name you can give for the question. Introduction. Okay, what about the question? What is MOODLE? Okay, question 1 mark. You can change the marks. You can put 5, 10, whatever, maybe. You can give an ID number. You can give a choice here, 1, choice 2. Now if you say this is the answer, this is the answer, you can give the marks 100%. If another option, this is the wrong answers, you no need to give any marks. So now if the answer is, what is MOODLE? If give an answer wrong answer, for those things no need to give marks. And finally, if you put save changes, it will be saved. So what is MOODLE? You can check here. What is MOODLE? MOODLE is an online portal for learning. This is the answer given. You can give other options which have no significance. If the grading is none, for the maximum, for the correct answer, you get 100% marks. So now, if you can, if you need, you can view this question here. The answer can be given. So this is how material can be added, or any course material can be added, quiz can be added. You can change the topics, you can add anything. So now I'll show you one of my previous course, which will give you a good insight about the materials which can be uploaded. So this is one of my course which I am giving. You have announcements here, information, schedule, feedback forms, and you can give videos. You see here, this is a video. When you click the link, it will be directly going to the YouTube link. If you need to edit, you can change the settings. So this is the name of the video, this is the link. Give an automatic setting. This is how a video can be uploaded. Moreover, here we have separate. Actually, we have put 10 top sections: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sections. Each section will be displayed here. You can see one by one each section, and their materials can be displayed here. If in case if you want to change the view into course format, you see, so one section per page. When you save it and display, you see everything will be listed, but when you click on you will have that material alone. So when you have to go from here to the next section, you have to select the next section. So you'll get the sustain next section. Actually, this one is the general part. This one is the general part. All these things are separate headings. Similarly, you can change the settings. Now we'll change it back to its original format. So normally the course format will be show all sections on one page. Okay. So now you might have got an idea about how these things are done in the case of Moodle portal. Moving on to the user section. To add or administer the users, first let us move on to the site administration. In that you have the users category. Browse list of users. When you click this, you can see the list of users in your portal. Bulk user action. Bulk user action is used to do any activity for a very large number of users. You see here, now if you select all these 6 users, and you'll have the options here. If you need, you can confirm. If you need to send a message or a mail, you can use this link. If you want to delete all these users, so selecting very large number of users and doing an activity will be used, can be done using this bulk user action. Next category is upload users. User upload can be done by 2 methods. One is bulk user upload using some data files or Excel CSV type files, or manual upload. In this category, if we can see this example file. You have to create an Excel sheet in this format. Username, first name, last name and email address. Then you have to upload that file in this place, and when you click upload users, automatically all the users will be uploaded. In case you need to upload a user manually, you have to go to add a new user. Here you can enter the username. Okay, user 1, so user 2. Then you can give a password. If you don't give the password also, no problem, the password will be automatically generated by the candidate itself. So password, then Rajesh. Surname you can give D. Then email address rajeshd@yahoo.com. Okay, so we can change the settings whether the email should be displayed to everyone or specified or restrict the email viewing. City, country, time zone, description, user picture. You can add additional names, first name, surname, middle name, alternate names, your interests, and you have another option, your web page, ICQ number. You can give an ICQ number for everyone, Skype ID. All these things can be entered manually, or the user can, the course creator can do one thing. You just have to enter the username, first name, surname, and the email address. And once the candidate logs in, he can enter all the details of himself. If you click create user, this user will be created. Now, so we have created a user. After creating a user, what we have to do is we have to enroll that user into the course. So you see here, this is one of the course which you have used, sample course for Moodle. If you click the participant list, you see there is no participants because they haven't yet entered. So what you have to do is to enroll users, you have to click this link at the right side, enroll users. Now if you click down arrow, you will have all the list of candidates. You can add one by one. Rajkumar. One by one you can add all the users to the list, and you can click enroll users. Now they have been assigned the course. Only after enrolling the users to the course, the users can see their course, respective courses. If you doesn't enroll them, they will not be able to view any of the courses. Each user can view only the course in which they are enrolled by the administrator of the portal. So this is clear. So we have added user, we have studied bulk user action and how to upload users manually. Enrolling user. So regarding users, these are the key components. You have many other options here. Difference. This Moodle, what we have taught here is very basics. You can see here we have users, everything. We have a lot of categories, a lot of headings, courses, grades. Okay, now I'll give you a small glimpse about grades. You can change the settings of the grades here, or else during a course you will have the grade options here. You can set up, you can give scales, you can import and export grades. Actually, for each activity you give, for each quiz you give, you can give grades, and gradings can be set up within the grade category or even during when you give the quiz or the material itself. So that goes that way. So grade books, grades can be done through the grade link here, or when you set up a quiz, you can also set up a, you might have seen during in the quiz upload format, you can give the marks there, preferences there. So those things can be done. I'll give you a sample grade book. You can see the grade book of one of my course, but you don't have other users. You see, this is for assignment 1, say activity 1, activity 2, assignment 2, activity 3, like that. Each category marks will be automatically entered here by when and where the candidate completes the assignment, their marks will be entered automatically. You can enter automatic marks, or you will be given chance to grade the assignments also. You have that option also here, and you will finally have that total here, final quiz, all those final total will be given here. Total with the percentage can be generated using this grade book. Talking about Moodle difference, what we have seen is not just very less than 10% of the significance. Moodle has very vast applications. Within an hour or two, we just can't study about all the Moodle activities. We have given you a very glimpse of few topics, given an idea about how to start a course, start a portal. I'm sure using this knowledge, you have to open up a sample course, you have to try a trial version, you can learn, gain knowledge. So by repeated practices and exercises, you can rule the Moodle cloud. That's what is the information given to you from the speakers. Another important feature of the Moodle cloud is the calendar. This calendar will give all the information about the upcoming courses. You could see here, this is the calendar May 2020. Each date, quiz date 1, quiz 2, quiz 3, quiz 4, activity, all those things will be given here, so that you can be updated with your assignments and activities. So this calendar option is available within the dashboard of the Moodle portal. Dear friends, I'm sure I have given you a few basic informations about the Moodle cloud. If you need more information, you can log in to the website docs.moodle.org /39 main page. If you enter Moodle Docs in Google search engine, you will get this page. And also I have given few additional reading materials to the organizers. You can I'm sure you will be getting it through the WhatsApp group. Kindly read all those materials, and if you have any doubt, you can ask during the question session. Not just Moodle cloud alone, you have other very important highly significant Moodle portals, Moodle LMS, Saint Martin's Moodle, and even many custom Moodles are there, organized or set up by good institutions. You can use any of those Moodle portals. Even separate Moodles can be created by your own institutions also. But when you use more certified, highly significant portals, you will be having many options. But when we create Moodles, the options will be less, or we have to invest more for getting those high-end options. Anyway, I am sure this information given will be helpful for you in creating Moodle, enjoying Moodle. Thank you, dear friends. And before I sign up, I'll give a small request. Even though the online teaching cannot replace the classroom teaching to its fullest, that's sure. But let us use the techniques available. Try to make online learning more productive and useful. Of course, online learning is more enjoyable. We, the teachers, are supposed to make it more useful and productive also. In this worst corona pandemic situation, let us get the maximum from the worst. Try our best to keep learning easier and enjoyable. For any information or any feedbacks, you are requested to contact the email ID or the phone numbers. Thank you very much. May God bless you.